I Let You In, Princess Ingrid Alexandria love story with Prince Christian of Denmark. In the heart of a bustling kingdom, where the whispers of royalty and the pulse of the people intertwine, a love story unfolds that defies the constraints of tradition and expectation. Princess Ingrid Alexandria, a name known far and wide, steps beyond the gilded walls of her palace into a world where her heart can roam free. It is here, in the unlikeliest of places, that she meets Christian, a man whose charm and kindness ignite a flame in her heart that she never thought possible. This tale of love, longing, and self-discovery will take you on a journey through the enchanting landscapes of a kingdom in the depths of human emotion. Join me as we unravel the story of how one princess let love in, and how it changed everything forever. The weight of the crown. Princess Ingrid Alexandria had always been the epitome of grace and poise. With her long, flowing hair and regal presence, she was the envy of many. Yet, behind the sparkling facade lay the weight of royal expectations. Every day was a performance, a carefully orchestrated dance of duty, appearances, and obligations. Her parents, the king and queen, had groomed her for this life since childhood, instilling in her the importance of tradition and the legacy of their lineage. While Ingrid understood the significance of her role, she often found herself gazing out from her castle window, yearning for something more, something genuine. The lavish parties and formal events left her feeling hollow, like a puppet in a grand play. The kingdom adored her, but was it love for who she truly was, or simply for the title she bore? This question haunted her, echoing in her mind as she navigated the intricacies of her royal life and unexpected encounter. It was during one of those grand events, a charity gala intended to raise funds for the less fortunate, that fate intervened. Dressed in a stunning gown of sapphire blue, Ingrid floated through the crowd, exchanging pleasantries and smiles, while her heart ached for a connection that felt real. As she turned to leave the ballroom for a breath of fresh air, she collided with a figure who seemed completely out of place. Christian was unlike anyone she had ever met. His casual attire, a simple white shirt and dark jeans, set him apart from the elegantly dressed attendees. He exuded a warmth and authenticity that drew her in, as if he were a breath of fresh air in a stuffy room. They exchanged apologies, and in that brief moment, Ingrid felt a spark, a flicker of hope that perhaps love could find her after all. A connection beyond words. Their conversation flowed effortlessly, as if they had known each other for years. Christian spoke passionately about his work as a community organizer, dedicating his life to uplifting those in need. Ingrid found herself hanging onto his every word, captivated by his sincerity and compassion. They discussed everything from dreams to struggles, and for the first time in her life, she felt seen and understood, not as a princess but as a woman. As the night wore on, they shared laughter and stories, and Ingrid's heart began to open. She realized that Christian's presence made her feel alive in a way she had never experienced before. The world around them faded, and in that moment, it was just the two of them, engrossed in a connection that transcended social status. The dance of destiny. As the evening drew to a close, Ingrid knew she had to see Christian again. With a mix of excitement and apprehension, she asked if he would join her for a walk in the gardens. The moonlight bathed the flowers in a soft glow, creating a magical atmosphere. Underneath a canopy of stars, they shared their dreams, fears, and aspirations. Ingrid found herself revealing parts of her life she had never shared with anyone. She spoke of her struggles with identity and the pressure of her royal duties. Christian listened intently, his eyes filled with understanding and empathy. As they wandered through the gardens, Ingrid felt a sense of freedom to be herself, to express her true feelings without the weight of her title. Suddenly, Christian took her hand, and their eyes locked. In that moment, the world around them disappeared, and they shared a kiss that ignited a fire within Ingrid's heart. It was a kiss filled with promise, hope, and the potential for a love that could change everything. The storm of reality. As their relationship blossomed, so did the challenges. Ingrid's parents soon discovered her secret meetings with Christian, and their reaction was swift and severe. The king and queen were adamant that she focus on her royal duties and marry a suitable prince, one who could elevate their family's status and secure political alliances. They could not fathom how a common man could possibly be worthy of their daughter. Ingrid felt torn between her love for Christian and her duty to her family. The weight of the crown became heavier, and for the first time, she questioned everything she had been taught. Was a life of duty worth sacrificing her happiness? Could she truly find a way to merge her royal responsibilities with the love she had found? A love worth fighting for. Determined to carve her own path, Ingrid sought solace in the wisdom of her grandmother, an influential figure in her life who had once defied societal norms for love. Her grandmother shared stories of her own struggles and triumphs, reminding Ingrid that love knows no boundaries. Inspired by her grandmother's courage, Ingrid decided to fight for her happiness. She began to secretly meet Christian, planning their future together. They dreamed of a life where they could help others, where love would triumph over tradition. Yet, their journey was fraught with obstacles. The kingdom was buzzing with rumors, and Ingrid's parents were relentless in their attempts to separate them. They arranged for her to meet potential suitors, but Ingrid's heart belonged to Christian. The power of choice. With every passing day, Ingrid grew more resolute. She realized that true love required sacrifice, and she was willing to make it. One fateful evening, after a particularly heated argument with her parents, Ingrid made a decision that would change her life forever. She would publicly acknowledge her love for Christian, regardless of the consequences. Gathering her courage, she summoned the royal court for an announcement. With her heart racing, she spoke passionately about her love for Christian and her desire to forge her own destiny. The room fell silent as she declared, "Love is not defined by status or title, it is about the connection between two souls." The kingdom's response. The reaction from the kingdom was mixed. While many celebrated her courage, others were outraged. Ingrid faced backlash from the nobility, who believed she was tarnishing the royal legacy. Yet, amidst the chaos, she found an unexpected ally, her grandmother, who stood by her side and encouraged her to embrace her truth. Christian, too, faced challenges. He was thrust into the spotlight, his life scrutinized by the press and the public. Despite the pressure, he remained steadfast in his love for Ingrid, reassuring her that they could face anything together. Their bond only deepened as they navigated the storm, united in their shared vision of a future filled with love and purpose. Love's triumph. Ingrid's bravery sparked a movement within the kingdom. People began to rally behind her, advocating for love and acceptance over tradition and status. The tide began to shift, and slowly but surely, the kingdom started to embrace the idea that love could indeed conquer all. As the couple continued to fight for their love, Ingrid's parents began to see the impact of their daughter's courage. They witnessed the happiness and fulfillment Ingrid found in Christian, and it softened their hearts. After much reflection, they finally recognized that their daughter's happiness was far more important than any political alliance. A new beginning. With her parents' blessing, Ingrid and Christian began to plan their future together. They envisioned a kingdom where love reigned supreme, and they could work side by side to uplift their people. Their love story became a symbol of hope, inspiring others to pursue their dreams, regardless of societal expectations. As they prepared for their wedding, the couple focused on creating a celebration that reflected their journey, one that intertwined their royal heritage with the authenticity of their love. The day was filled with joy, laughter, and a sense of community, as people from all walks of life came together to witness a love that had triumphed against all odds. Chapter 11. Forever Love. On a sunlit day, surrounded by friends, family, and the kingdom they loved, Ingrid and Christian exchanged vows, promising to stand by each other through thick and thin. Their love story, once a secret, had transformed into a beacon of hope for all. In that moment, Ingrid realized that letting Christian into her heart had not only changed her life, it had the power to change the lives of countless others. Love, she had learned, was not just a feeling, it was a force that could reshape the world. As they danced together, surrounded by the people they cherished, Ingrid knew that she had finally stepped into her truth. She had let love in, and it would guide her forever. Conclusion. The journey of Princess Ingrid Alexandria and Christian serves as a powerful reminder that love knows no boundaries. It teaches us that true happiness often requires courage and the willingness to defy convention. In a world that often prioritizes status and tradition over genuine connection, their story stands as a testament to the transformative power of love. As we reflect on their journey, we are reminded that every heart can find its home, and sometimes, all it takes is the courage to let love in. The kingdom flourished under their reign, not just because of their titles, but because of the love they shared, a love that inspired a generation to believe in the beauty of authenticity and the strength of unity. In the end, it was not just a fairy tale, it was a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and the unyielding power of love.